No.
Now think about it for a second.
No.
It would have drawn 50,000 people.
Well, okay, now it was a spectator sport, at least at one point. And in 1958, when Harding and his group were climbing, making the first ascent of El Cap, they had spectators. They had enormous numbers of spectators to the chagrin of the Park Service because they caused traffic jams, and for a while it caused a lot of trouble. Climbing in those days was not a respectable activity to be doing. It was an outlaw activity. We were sort of lumped together with Hell's Angels and various other trouble-causing groups. We made ripples for the Park Service. They didn't like us, we didn't like them. Now, of course, it's different. It's a perfectly respectable thing to be doing. People are making money at it. It's an industry. Equipment manufacturers are getting rich. The media is involved. So it's like skiing. It's nothing special anymore. And there was no way to make any money out of it then. People wrote articles, but there wasn't a magazine that would accept one. People took photographs. There was no place to publish them. That's all changed. Now there are books, movies, TV specials. People climb buildings, and it is possible to make a living by climbing now, which was not possible then.
Where's it going to go? Do you have any idea?
Oh, it's just going to keep exploding until some other activity grabs the public attention, and there's it seems to be leveling off already. It's not quite as popular as it was a few years ago. There are other things to be doing now that are a little more trendy: windsurfing, or soccer, or something, golf, whatever. But it'll just continue. There'll always be a hardcore of really devoted climbers trying to raise the standards, push themselves to whatever the outer limits for themselves are. And
you were talking the other day about teaching.
See, this is what I wanted you to do in the first place. Advertise the school. Generate some business for the guide service.
And be sure and get the label there on the beer. That's going to...
It's upside down. Can't read it anyway.
But we can, if worst comes to worst, we can always make a few bucks on a commercial, Chuck.
Great, John.
Have you ever been approached to do a commercial, by the way?
No.
One of those American Express, you know, I climbed
No, I haven't been approached. I haven't been approached.
Well, not to get back to that.
Would you like to be?
No.
Tell me about teaching.
I've got to draw the line somewhere. This is it, right here.
Okay.
Right here.
So.
Yeah, let's hope so.
What goes through your mind? 9 o'clock in the morning. You've got 8 or 10 charges out there who want to go up and climb rocks, and it's pretty clear if they make a mistake, they can be hurt or killed.
No, they don't get hurt or killed.
Well, climbers get killed.
Well, yeah, climbers get killed, but not students, not in the school.
So what do you think about it? What do you want to impart to them? What do you tell them? What's going through?
I want them to have a really fun day, really nice day. And if they learn enough to survive on their own after that, that's fine. And I want them to come back and do some more climbing so I can guide them.
How do you try to, I'm assuming that a teacher, which which is basically what you are in that.
Mm-hmm.
Guide is a word that doesn't exactly describe it.
Well, we do both here. I mean, that's what I do. There are days when I teach, in the sense that I have beginners who know nothing, and I have to try to teach them something about it. But, okay.
If you're not teaching all this new technology,
Mm-hmm.
which it sounds to me like you don't particularly care for, what do you try to tell them about sport, safety?
I just want to be sure that if anyone is interested in going climbing, and if they're going to go off on their own to do it, that they can do it safely and not hurt themselves. People are killed here every year, mainly through ignorance. They just don't know, lack of experience. And it's so popular that still there are a lot of people who go out and just try it on their own without knowing anything yet. Don't know the knots, don't know how to belay, don't know what a rope is for, or how to get one, or how to use it. So our basic class is just what you saw today, very basic. Don't go down to the store and spend $500 and buy every piece of new gear that's out. If you want to go climbing, get a rope, get some good foot gear, and that's about it. But you still have to know how to use it.
It sounds to me like you're drawing some kind of line somewhere in your own mind, in your own pride.
Between what?
Between what you can do as a person and what you can do. For example, what you were talking about before, you can take a drill and drive a ladder into a rock wall and
Yeah.
climb up it. Where is that line somewhere?
I'm not sure what you're asking. Between what I would do or would not do as a climber?
No, maybe what's important to you as a climber.
Just the activity itself, just the movement, just climbing. This is something you do with your body. And a lot of things you can do with your body. You can ride bicycles or play golf or jog or do gymnastics or whatever, but I haven't found anything yet as satisfying as climbing.
No.
That's not it. That's not what you were after. Well, keep probing away, Jim.
Okay.
Why did you go to your side?
No, I'm on the other side. What I'm asking, I guess, is that there's been a technological revolution in your profession, or your business, or your life. And it sounds to me like you refuse to accept some of it.
Oh no. Now take your camera for example. Now what would it have taken 10 years ago to do exactly what it is you're doing now? How heavy would that thing have to have been? How many lights?
Semi-trailer truck.
A truck. Okay. Well, obviously you've accepted the innovations in the technology because it makes your job easier.
True.
Right? So there are certain things going on in climbing that makes climbing easier. It makes it possible to do some harder and harder things. And that's fine with me. That's the way it is. It's an evolutionary process, and it's just going to keep on going that way. People are going to keep on doing harder and harder things, and they're helped by the advances in technology. 10 years from now, this whole thing could probably be done, you just stand there with something in your hand and do the entire thing, sound, light, film, the whole thing. So that makes your job easier.